Welcome to another Team Soul and Circus Live Duel. Today we have Brandon Despia going against Tearlaments here. Before we get into the deck, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So we're going to see Tearlaments going to go first here with setting a card and activating a Danger Snake, rolling a dice here, hitting the Fairy Tale Snow. What a great hit there, being able to summon, get the Fairy Tale Snow engrave as well as draw. We're going to see a Mothman being activated as well here. We're going to see the Mothman being hit, activating the effect, making both players draw one card and discard a card. We're going to see a discard of a Gizmek here. And we're going to see the Albaz being sent to graveyard here. We're going to see a field spell being activated. Being able to search for the for any Tearlaments monster here. Is pretty good. Normally your play is to go for so we're going to go for the Merly. Interesting fact. Maybe he has a instant fusion set or something. Normal summon it, activate the effect, milling 3. Gonna hit the Merly as well as the Rhino Heart here. Here Merly's gonna be able to activate, fusing with itself and the one on field to go for the Kit. Kit effect will activate. Searching for the Solik, then tributing, and then activating the effect of the Kit to summon back the Rhino Heart. Rhino Heart effect's going to activate as well. But first, we're going to see the milling 5, hitting nothing, and then going to be able to mill the Halfness. Or, I guess it did hit a Siren here, so Siren's going to be able to activate the effects. Looking like they're going for the Dragostapelia. Going for the Garula instead. And here, Halfness effect's going to activate. Alright, here looks like they're going to choose, or taking into consideration here. They're here going to go with the Kaleido Heart, setting 2 and passing. Interesting board they made here. They do have Snow Engrave, so that's very, very good. We're going to see a Branded Fusion being started off. They do also have a Super Poly in hand, but they know they can't fuse with the Kaleido Heart. It cannot be used as fusion material. We're going to see a Alibur and a Tragedy being used. Going for the Lubellion. Lubellion effect is going to activate here, as well as the Tragedy. Discarding the Rhino Heart. So it's Despia branded Tearlaments here. Here looks like they're contemplating on if they're going to here they're going to Solik, negating the effects, I believe. He's reading the card here. We're gonna have to do the same thing. So it negates the effects of Lubellion. We're going to see a Branded in Red being chained. They call by being chained on the target of Branded in Red. Absolutely crazy chain link here. Do we have another chain? Or is it going to be chain 6? Or let's see. Chain 6, the Super Poly here, discarding their own Call by the Grave. Being able so that they cannot target the Lubellion here. Going for the Dragostapelia. Branded in Red will not be able to resolve. But Lubellion's effect will still be able to resolve here, which is crazy. Being able to shuffle back the Albaz as well. Or here maybe Siluk does not, or does still apply. Looks like they're just checking the rulings here. And the words on Siluk is negate its effects, then send. The target is the cost. Here they're just checking what the ruling is here. The effect is the target. Checking if they have to send the Tearlaments monster. If it cannot negate, it will not send, so cannot be able to do that. So Mirror Jade is going to be able to be summoned here. The Kaleido Heart will stay on the field though. We see that he added a Aluber to hand off the Tragedy. Mirror Jade will activate here, sending the Albion as cost. And are we going to see a snow activation here? I don't think it's worth risking the snow to get banished. Personally, we're going to see it's going to go through, banishing the Kaleido Heart. We're going to see a normal summon of the Aluber. Aluber effect's going to activate. Most likely going for a branded in red. Or going for a branded in red, yep. Activate the planet, adding itself the Havenus. Then here enter battle phase. We're going to see a snow being activated, banishing a bunch of spells, a Mothman and the Snake, to summon itself out and flip Havenus being chained here. And then Dragostapelia being chained to that, flipping it, or negating the effects. We're going to see a Super Poly, Instant Fusion, as well as another card that's not useful here. Havenus can be able to attack into the Fairy Tale Snow. We're going to see Dragostapelia being able to attack. And then we're going to see Mirror Jade attack for 3,000. And then a set card, which we know is the Branded Fusion, or Branded in red. We're going to see Branded Fusion being added to hand here. Gizmek as well as the end phase, banishing 8 cards. And hoping to get rid of some monsters here. He knows everything that the branded Tearlament player has, so it's going to be quite difficult. They have to deal with a branded in red as well as a Dragostapelia here. There's no way for them to get a monster in hand, which is other than like the branded red targeting. So we're looking at a pop 2 as well as a draw. We're going to see a Foolish Burial be activated here, sending most likely a Tearlament monster. Checking what he has banished. Sending a Merly here, activating the effects of the Merly. We have nothing here that can stop that, so there's no point of branded in red here either. We're going to see Merly and the Mothman being used to go for the the Muddy Mud Dragon here. Going to try to protect himself from the targeting. But Chimera does not target, so looking at his own extra deck, reading the card. Here we're going to see Planet is going to activate. Popping the back row, but it's going to get chained here, targeting the Tragedy or the Albaz engrave here. We're going to see the Tragedy being targeted. And then instantly Fusion Summon. Looking at what we have in the Banish Zone, Halfness could be a good option here. Choosing to banish the Mirror Jade is definitely interesting. Going for the Chimeras is going to be able to pop 2, draw 1. I don't know why they want to keep the Halfness there. Maybe they don't want it banished. They play a low tier count. Not too sure. We're going to see the Ad Libitum being added. And then drawing 1 and popping 2. Choosing which 2 to pop here. We're going to see Gizmek as well as the Muddy Dragon being popped, leaving just a trap and a field spell face up on the field. We see Gizmek being activated once again, banishing, being able to attack into the Halfness is very crucial. Or not very crucial, I should say. Not really doing much in the overall scheme of things here. Looking very bad for the monster here. We're going to see in the end phase, Dragospillia, putting the counter just because it can, so it negates the effects for the next turn. Or I guess permanently. But it gains, an extra counter. Here we're going to see a branded fusion being activated, sending the Albaz as well as, and they're just going to scoop it up here, knowing that there's too much on the field. Dragospillia, Chimera, that's very, very strong. 3,300, being able to contest with the Kaleido Heart, and just having a Gizmek and 1 card in hand is not going to be enough for what most likely was going to be game on field there. We see spear modes in the side of the the branded Tearlament player. Definitely interesting they're choosing spear modes over the lava golems, but I guess in the branded build you need your normal summon more than you would in other builds, due to the fact that you have to normal summon your Aluber and stuff like that. We're going to see, it looks like 5 cards being sided in from the pure tier, or the danger tier, as well as I think only 3 from the side of the branded tier here, but I guess their main deck is kind of built more to beat the tier deck than tier is to beat their deck. Going into game 2 here, we're going to see that the Danger Tearlament player is going to set 1 and activate a Danger card. Going first, hitting the Merly here, great hit. Nessie being able to summon itself and draw, and then Merly effects can be able to activate. Fusing itself and the Nessie to go for the Kit, because Kit requires an Aqua, which Nessie is. Here they're just taking a look at their kits. They look different here. We're going to see Kit activate, either adding or sending, or adding themselves to a trap here. I believe that's Crime. It's the negate. I could be wrong. Just looking at it, from a distance here. We're going to see a Pot of Desires being activated, banishing 10, then drawing 2. I believe we saw another pot banished there. We're going to see a normal summon of Rhino Heart activating the effect here. Sending the Halfness. Halfness effect's going to be able to fusion summon. Putting the kit in itself back on the top of the deck. Going for the Despia here. Setting one card and passing. Very interesting board here. Especially because they don't play a lot of hand traps. So, like, what are they necessarily doing? Maybe they have, like, a bunch of going second cards in their hand. They have 3 cards still in hand, as well as 2 sets. We're going to see a branded opening being activated here. We do see that the branded Tearlaments player does have a Dark Ruler No More in their hand. I see a Dark Ruler No More being discarded here, you know. Very, very funny to see that, you know, you are discarding the Dark Ruler No More off the card. And then Aluber's going to be normal summoned here, or special summoned from the effect of opening. And here on the effect, it's going to be chained to the Despia here, you know, negating it so it does not get the add. We're going to see a battle phase is attacking into the Rhino Heart. Is that a field spell we also see there? You know, turning off the these. We're going to see the field spell being activated here. The reason why I went to battle phase is because he did not want any of the Tearlaments spell and trap cards live. You have to control a tier monster for that to activate. So for them to activate, so it's like very, very crucial. You know, you want to be able to stop that. Sometimes it's not worth pushing through damage, especially when you know your play is going to get stopped. So they just went to battle phase to attack to get rid of those options there. So here we're going to see the planet search out for the Shiren. We're going to see a branded fusion effect being activated here. One of the best cards, you know, still a crazy card. Being able to send Albaz a dark or a light. We're going to see a tragedy being sent, but like being able to send snow is also like insanely good. Going for the Rebellion here, you know, having to activate the effect, discarding a card. We see Super Poly, Call with the Grave, and Shiren. Discarding the Shiren here, you know, wanting to keep that Super Poly. Infinite Impermanence targeting the Rebellion is also very, very good here, but Super Poly is going to be activated and chain, you know, to dodge that Infinite Impermanence. Having to get rid of a Call by the Grave once again. Despia here is going to activate. Or not activate, going to be summoned. And we're going to see an ad libitum being added to hand. Off the tragedy, you know, fusion jumping into the Mirror Jade here. In the defense position, playing around Lightning Storm. Mirror Jade still being a crazy card. That card, just like, if you just read it, it's just insane. You know, even Albaz being able to like, just normal summon, activate the effect. Going into like a Despia, if it already uses negates, like insane as well. Here they're going to activate the effect, banishing their own Aluber, sending the Albion to get during the end phase, most likely a branded in red. You know, 3 cards left in the Tearlaments player's hand, and they're going to draw for turn, as well as a set, which they know is most likely the crime that they had. We're going to see a branded red being activated here, going for the Chimera right off the bat. You know, popping 1 and drawing 2, summoning out the Mirror Jade so it's still live is very, very good. Here we're going to see a Shiren being activated. We're going to pitch the Shiren to mill 3 here, hitting the Merly and activating both the effects here, I believe. Shiren and the Despia going for the Muddy, and then we're going to see the Shiren, Kaleido Heart, and the other Merly go for the go for the Kaleido here. We're going to see a bunch of chains being activated. We're going to see the chain of Despia onto the Kaleido Heart as it activates in hand. Muddy's knocking up the trigger here, or can activate Muddy, chain the Despia on the Kaleido Heart, and we're going to see the Halfness being summoned. Milling nothing. Tier chains are extremely complicated, I find, There's constantly, especially in a mirror match, thinking that, as we saw last game, it went up the chain 6. We're going to see a link into the Dark Charmer, targeting the they have a Shiren Engrave. Here we're going to see a chain of a Mirror Jade, sending the Albalentis to get rid of banish the dark. Not being able to activate the effects is also crucial. And we're just going to see a scoop there. So the Tearlaments Brandon player 2-0'd the other player, and that's going to unfortunately be game. So yeah, congratulations to the Brandon Tearlaments, and I guess we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.